Coach, it took until the fourth quarter, but was it something that you said to the guys?
No, not at all. That was all on the players. To close out the game on a 15-0 run, I just think that starting group realized what was at stake and fought for getting the number 2 seed. And it's great to see them play that way. Obviously, moving forward, we can't wait for the last 3-4 minutes, but hell of a win, hell of a way to close out the regular season. 34 home wins, 54 wins overall, so many great things. But now the second season starts, and we get back to work tomorrow.
Was there a specific play or player that you thought changed the game in that fourth quarter for you guys?
I thought it was a collective effort. I think all the guys on the floor contributed to it. Will Barton picks up a jump ball on a great defensive play, made some big plays on offense. Nikola makes some big plays, Paul Millsap, Gary, Jamal. All 5 of those guys were a big part of that 15-0 run, which allowed us to obviously close out this win.
You mentioned it, 54 wins now in the regular season. Another win on the second night of a back-to-back. Just how would you sum up the regular season for this team?
I thought it was a real positive. We had a lot of fun doing it. We broke a lot of records. We improved in so many areas that we struggled with last year and the years prior. To be finishing up an 82-game grueling schedule, playing in the West, being the second youngest team, having a lot of injuries, to be the number 2 seed is a hell of an accomplishment. We feel good about that, but by no means are we satisfied. We remain hungry, and we look forward to attacking these playoffs.
Have you sensed that this team has just been really eager to get to this moment? You guys have been on this playoff trajectory for quite some time, clinched 3 weeks ago. Have you sensed that these guys are just really eager to get this next season going?
Yeah, I think they're definitely eager, but you have to be careful because you can't be of the mindset, well, we're just going to wait for the playoffs to get here. And I think we were doing that at times. And that's a sign of a young team. It's a sign of a young team that hasn't really experienced this before, which is a large majority of our roster. But now that it's finally here, now that we finally know who we're playing, it's it gives us a renewed sense of focus and something that we can put all of our efforts into starting tomorrow afternoon.
You guys were down 11 in the fourth quarter. Can you use this as a teaching moment to just say we can't wait? We just can't wait to flip the switch?
Yeah, I mean it's our fourth quarter defense has been great all year long. I believe we still have the number 1 fourth quarter defense in the NBA. But yeah, we're playing San Antonio. I mean, Greg Popovich got 5 rings. I mean, I got a wedding ring. You know what I mean? So we can't wait. We need to be ready to go from the jump ball. There will be ebbs and flows. They will go on runs, but the focus, the urgency, the discipline has to be there for 48 minutes for us to have a chance.
How do you use these next couple days to get ready?
Yeah, well, obviously we'll try to figure out when we're playing, whether it's Saturday or Sunday. Tomorrow will be a mental day. We'll bring them in. We'll talk about kind of the themes of who we're playing, keys offensively and defensively. We'll talk about their plays, matchups, coverages, all that kind of stuff. And we know them, they know us. We just played them, and then you get after it. And that's a chess match. You make adjustments every game, and it's going to be a heck of a challenge for our entire team.
You've talked about not looking forward to the playoffs all year, but now that they're here, how good does it feel to finally be able to turn your attention to that postseason run?
Yeah, it's 82 games are in the book, and 54 wins, and I have to give a huge shout out to our fans. I mean, even though there's a cyclone bomb or whatever it is out there, and I had a great crowd tonight, and all season long the crowd has carried us. So, and I know that will continue into the postseason. But now that the players are here, I think I can sense it in the locker room. There's an excitement, there's a buzz, and this is a new challenge for a lot of guys. So we're going to embrace it. We're going to look forward to it and see what we can do.
You've got a Gary Harris's close to this season. It seems like he's really starting to get a lot closer to his form.
I agree with that. I think he's been the last 3-4 games. Gary Harris of old attacking the basket. He had one play tonight. We missed a shot. He came out of nowhere. He was so high on that offensive rebound. And I just sense here's a guy who wants it. He's not going to piss away this opportunity, the number 2 seed. And the whole starting group started to play like that. You saw the urgency. And to the earlier question, we can't wait until 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter to play with that urgency. But Gary's playing at a high level. I think his confidence is back. His aggression is back, and obviously you always know he's going to give you a hell of an effort on the defensive end to couple the offense.
You've got a young team that's learned so much over these 82 games. You've been around the league forever yourself. Did these 82 games teach you anything new?
Yeah, I mean, you're always trying to learn. I mean, you know, I give my entire coaching staff a ton of credit. You know, those guys work their butts off, and they get no credit. But those guys, Wes, David, Jordy, Rybo, Charles, all of them work really, really hard. But you're always learning. And I think the great thing about our season this year was we had so many different groups. I mean, like, think about Juancho. He comes to mind. Juancho was huge for us this year. Now, the last couple of months, he hasn't been part of the rotation, but we don't get to this point without Juancho playing in December and January at a high level. Torrey Craig, Trey Lyles, whoever it is. But you're constantly learning, you're constantly watching, you're trying to challenge yourself to be the best coach you can be, the best player you can be. And if we continue to do that, one of the greatest joys of this season and one of the greatest stats that I take pride in is we're the only NBA team that's improved 4 years in a row. That's a hell of an accomplishment, and that's not me, that's everybody. Ownership, front office, players, staff. You know, if we continue to do that, you know, I look forward to being a title here.
I think you said a week or two ago that you want to be playing your best basketball heading into the postseason. How do you kind of, I don't know if it's flip the switch or just kind of forget about these last couple of games as you head into the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, you know, tonight wasn't, you know, obviously a work of art by any means, but we got the win and we did enough down the stretch. Obviously, last night was not a game that, you know, we're going to write home about, you know, but we did some good things as well. And now it's a matter of refocusing all of our energies, as I said earlier, Harrison, to find a way to play at our best starting this weekend. And that's what it's going to take. You know, obviously, we're not satisfied with just being a playoff team. We want to advance. We want to be a dangerous team. And hopefully we can accomplish that.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.